guys, so let's do this month's empties. We know the drill, the boring things to start with. I went through a share of these wee hand sanitizers from The Rituals. These are the nicest smelling hand sanitizers, especially this one. It smells beautiful. Rice milk and cherry blossom. You see the scent on these, it lingers, and that's what I love about it. It's nearly as if you've actually just sprayed like a perfume or something on your hands. It smells beautiful. Nair hair removal cream. Hairspray. Is it starting to get boring? I think I have one of these in every single one of my empties videos at this point, literally. Beauty Bay Vitamin C and Niacinamide Cleansing Gel. This is the cleansing gel that I use to wash my face. I'll obviously use like a makeup remover to like break down and remove the makeup, and then I'll use a wee cleanser, usually like this. There's another cleansing gel or something that I went through. Yes. So there's this one. This is from Sephora. I just picked this up to try it. It's their own brand. The Cleansing and Soothing Micellar Gel. So it was literally just like a micellar water gel. It was just clear and the consistency was like a gel. Funny that, right? And do you know what? This was actually quite nice because it was like cheap as chips. I just picked it up online just to try it because it was 400ml. I knew that I was going to get a lot of it. So as I say, for the price point and how much you were getting, I literally just tried it and it was actually quite nice. Usually I'm a wee bit iffy when it comes to like cleansing products like this because obviously if I'm taking and removing off my makeup, I'm going to be massaging it around my eyes. I don't like anything to burn or sting my eyes, and this didn't, but it did nicely really remove my makeup. It didn't dry out my skin or anything, and it did feel quite gentle on the skin as well. And you didn't really need to actually like wet it or emulsify it or anything, obviously because it's micellar gel. You just literally a pump of this and just over your makeup, over your face really, and then it just broke down your makeup, and you went in with a cotton pad or like a wee face halo makeup eraser type thing, cloth, whatever, you know what I mean. And yeah, it removed my makeup really nice. And do you know what, actually I probably would repurchase it. I won't be in a rush to repurchase it, but I would because it was actually quite good. And it seemed to be quite gentle on my skin as well, like there was no fragrance to it. It didn't seem harsh or anything. The only thing, like I wouldn't actually wash my face with this. It was just solely for the purpose of removing my makeup. What brand is this? Trickle Moon? Can't be. Trickle Moon. It is Trickle Moon, okay. So I picked this up because it smelled like, you know, the Rio de Janeiro scent. Oh yes, yeah, oh, this was so nice. I actually got this in Tesco's. So this is the Brazilian Love Ocean. Sunny Brazilian Love Ocean. That doesn't make any sense. So basically it's a bath and shower gel. Don't judge me. This is the Sunday Rain Bath Soak. I used this to clean my makeup brushes. It worked really well actually. I ran out of brush cleaner and I was desperate. Revolution Micellar Water. Don't really have anything to say about this. I feel like every micellar water is exactly the same, whether it's high-end from the drugstore, whatever price point, it's micellar water. I used up one of these wee St. Moritz face tanning mist. Sometimes I find it really hard to find, like, especially a mist that actually provides a really nice tan, and the mister is not only nice as well, like a nice spray, but it gives an even spritz on the skin as well. And not only that, the colour, like the colour of this was also really, really nice. So not only was the mister really good, but I loved the colour of it, and it didn't cling to like certain areas. It didn't cling around my nose, it didn't cling around my eyebrows, my hairline. Just give a really nice like sun-kissed tan. Without it looking too orange or too, oh you have a bit of tan on your face, it was actually very, very natural. Obviously the more you use it every other night or every night, the more intense it can get, but it was a really nice wee colour. Talking about tans, this is from the same brand, the St. Moritz Tanning Lotion. I actually have this tan on at the minute, so this is what it looks like. I go between this tan and the one from Be Perfect Cosmetics. Now and again I'll buy another wee tan here and there just to kind of try it, but that usually doesn't work out very well because I'm quite fussy. Like, am I fussy when it comes to tan? Not really, but I don't like tans that are too dark or make me too dark. I find that, I don't know actually. I just love the finish of it and I love the colour, and I also love how it actually wears on the skin as well. Like I would notice that, say for example with my Be Perfect Cosmetics tan, I find that that tan it'll keep its colour, but it'll start to go patchy and flecky, kind of looking like tiger bread, if that makes sense. Whereas with this tan, it gradually fades, like it fades away, and then that means that whenever it comes to you scrubbing it off, it's actually easier to remove. Whereas the Be Perfect Tan, as I say, it maintains its colour, but it starts to go patchy and it's a nightmare to remove. I just shoved this in my empties for the crack really, but I didn't actually use this that much. Kyle actually used it. I did buy it, I bought it for myself to try it, but Kyle used it. I think I used it like a couple of times, but it's the Beauty Bay Rich Moisturizer. This one here. Do you know what? Like sometimes I just like I have my good moisturizers. And then I'll just buy like wee cheap moisturizers here and there from Beauty Bay or Superdrug Boots or whatever, to just kind of have as a wee day-to-day moisturizer, or if I'm just looking something basic to moisturize my face, body, whatever. So that's why I always like to pick up like wee moisturizers like this. And do you know what? I definitely would actually purchase not only for Kyle, but it was actually quite nice. Like it's a rich moisturizer, so it was, there's a wee slither in it. So it was quite like a rich, heavy cream. I don't want to say heavy as in like it felt heavy and ugh on the skin, but it was just a really nice silky moisturizer, and it just done a really nice job the couple of times that I got to use it, of like hydrating and moisturizing the skin. And to be fair, like Kyle has quite temperamental skin as well. Like he doesn't have the best skin, and I blame him for that. But he would also get quite dry skin as well, and he actually really liked this. This wee oil from Zealand's. It's a vitamin D concentrate oil. This was really nice actually. I probably would repurchase. I now and again like to kind of switch up my nighttime skincare routine with an oil. I sometimes just love putting an oil in my face at nighttime and just bathing in it. I honestly just love that, and this was actually a really nice oil. I don't think I noticed it doing anything, but it did make my skin look really nice and just feel quite nice. And like even I notice whenever I use an oil, same with any oil I use actually, I notice that whenever I wake up in the morning my skin still just looks plump and juicy after using it. But this is to fortify the skin, whatever that means, and restore. Only thing I didn't like about it was the spritzer, the packaging. I had to be wary on how and where I spritzed this, because I would have spritzed it and it went everywhere, like literally everywhere. And with it being an oil, now the two products that I don't like. One of these products was actually gifted to me in PR, and I'm going to feel really guilty talking about it. I'm obviously thankful with any product that's gifted to me in PR, but at the same time, if I don't like it, I don't like it. I can't help that. But I was gifted the Revolution Pro Miracle Cleansing Balm. I used this twice and instantly was like, no. Or was it? No, I think I used it once and thought to myself, oh, I don't like this. And then usually whenever that happens, I'll give it the product another go, which I did. So then I ended up using it twice, and no, that just made my mind up. It straight away went into my empties basket, and no, I do not know what it was about this. I just did not like it. You know the way sometimes with cleansing balms, and then you mix with water, it goes like my hands were a sight. And my face was like clumpy and lumpy, and it was so messy. I do not know what it was. And like, I know you don't necessarily mix your cleansing balms with water, but what I mean is I would have took like a wee scoop of this, kind of emulsified it between my fingers, then applied it to my skin to like take off and break down my makeup and stuff. But then obviously I had to remove that with a wet cloth, and it was a sticky, clumpy mess. I just didn't like it. Didn't like the residue that it left either, and obviously like the clumpiness. No. And this is probably the worst moisturizer I've actually ever used in my 30 years of life. Holy shit. Glow night cream from Skin Glow. I was influenced on TikTok. These videos I love to watch on TikTok is about like B&M, home bargains, etc. And I was watching somebody's video about home bargains, like the new in products and stuff and things that you should try, and this person was recommending them, and they had recommended trying out this night cream. obviously I bought it and holy shit. So because it was the night cream and it has vitamin E in it, it's got retinol in it, I kind of thought, okay, this might be nice. Like, I used it maybe 3 times. No, this made my skin so dry. I found myself using this and then maybe half an hour later thinking, my skin is so parched. If you have dry skin, you obviously know what feeling I'm talking about. You just feel like a tightness within your skin and you're just needing moisturizer or some sort of hydration. That is what my skin felt like after using this. And I don't mind the texture of it, but it's also weird. It's just, some part of me is like, what do you expect? It was like $2.99. It's not going to be like the world's best moisturizer. Hell nah. Heck no. But it just, it's like curdled milk and butter or something. It's just the texture of it's a bit iffy as well, to be honest. So guys, that was my monthly empties. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next one.